this?
For the podcast.
I don't know. Are you ready for it?
I don't know. I think that we just should try it. See what it's like.
Yeah, but I'm scared.
Yeah, me too.
Like, because what if no one likes us?
Nobody does like us, and that's okay.
But I don't know.
So what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about?
What's the best podcast to do?
What's the best?
What's the best kind of podcast to do?
What's the best kind of podcast to do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, are we family friendly? Do we get to swear? Can I burp? Like these are the things.
Yeah.
These are my questions.
I don't think every episode has to be family friendly. I think you can swear. I mean, you swear in front of the kids all the time.
I do not.
You do, and it's fine. I do too. It's not a big deal. It's not.
But
like,
it's my swearing. It's not like anyone else's swearing. Like I don't swear that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I?
It depends.
Okay, but swearing is fun. I've been swearing since I was
No, there's definitely
kid.
There's a thing to it where you're like,
I can't stop it. Okay,
like,
it's colorful.
It's fun. I think you can swear. I'm not going to do
Sweet.
any swearing because I'm, holier than thou.
You're a gentleman.
Here's the thing. I think you can swear. I think that we probably don't want this to be a not safe for work podcast. Like, I don't think we should talk about
Ew stuff.
Yeah. But I think swearing's okay. We swear in real life, and it's just the simple stuff. Mm-hmm. It's your core swears. No contractions. I think that we should just be who we are. Be real.
Whoa. Back the bus up.
Mm-mm.
That's not, no one's going to like me then.
Everybody likes you. You just don't like anybody.
Okay, but can I burp?
Yeah, you could burp all you want. That's funny.
Because I can't hold it in. I've been pregnant too many times to hold back my bodily functions. Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna let the body do what it needs to do. That's my focus.
Sure.
Now.
Can we be completely transparent here though? Because for the last 24 years, you've been trying to convince me that women don't poop.
Okay. All right. Here's how that happened. Okay. When Bryce was little, these kids would follow me everywhere I went. Right. So after we had Bryce, I stayed home, right? I didn't go to work. So he followed me everywhere, to the bathroom, everywhere. He was just in my business constantly. And he would go, when do you poop? Do you poop? How long do you poop? How long does it take you to poop? Do you wipe to poop? And I'm like, oh my gosh, Bryce, girls don't poop. Girls don't poop.
They don't.
Because, I don't know, it was only our second boy. I wasn't like in it to win it for the potty humor and stuff. I wasn't all out in the open.
Right.
And so I said, girls don't poop. And so for the last, I don't know, 15 years since he was 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's really actually believed it, but I've held on to the lie of it.
It's like Santa Claus.
Right. You know how some parents just can't let go of it and they're always like, oh, Santa. No, I refuse to let anyone know my bathroom habits. Like, I think.
I mean, it's private. Nobody should know. I don't let anybody in the bathroom. But with boys, everyone knows. It's like when they were little, I was like, stop talking to your brother while he's trying to poop. Like, they just don't see the line. There's no line there. No, kids lack.
Especially boys that I've noticed.
No, I mean, even Fred, though, I think they lack modesty. Like, they don't develop that for a while, right? And so I think it's funny.
Like, you laugh more than the boys do about it now.
Yeah, because pooping is funny.
It's not.
It is. No, it is.
Okay.
There's something funny about it. But I don't let anybody into the bathroom with me. I mean, in 24 years.
Right. We've been together for 240 years. I have not seen you poop, and you have not seen me in the bathroom.
Mm-mm.
Peeing is one thing. Giving birth is a whole lordy. I don't try not to think about that habits. Right. But we don't talk about, that kind of situation, right?
Right. And I've witnessed all of the births.
Right. exactly.
Well,
except for Freddy's.
Fred, they wouldn't let me in there though.
I wouldn't let you in there.
No, the nurses said I couldn't come in.
That's because I said I don't. Oh, but I think once you go under general anesthesia for a C-section,
Right,
they don't
that's
let
what-
anybody in because you have to put a tube in your throat and stuff.
And you have to wear a gown, and they didn't
That's
have one
scary.
in 10 extra large.
Jane, oh, you can't say that. That's not. We can't. No, that's a no in the column of the podcast. Okay, no. Rudeness towards self.
No, I can say
No, you can't say 10 extra large. That doesn't even exist, does it?
no. I think it maxes out at like 6 or 7.
Okay, well, you're not even that. So
No, I am. Yeah, I'm 10.
no, rein it back in. That's not fair. All I'm saying
in
is,
fairness, I know I am a large person, but I wear larger clothes. I'm more comfortable wearing larger clothes than I actually need. Like I think I'm like 3X is my real size, but I wear bigger than that because it's more comfortable for me. I like to lounge around, and I don't like to feel like I have to pick wedges out of my derriere every 5 minutes. I think that the pooping thing is funny, and I've always thought it was funny because I'm not dumb. Like I know that.
Okay, in my defense, I was being bombarded by 2 little boys.
Right.
And I was...
Who didn't understand...
that girls like certain privacy sometimes.
Well, yeah, they didn't understand, personal space. Right?
Yeah. And kids don't in general, but... And I also didn't grow up with a really healthy... Everyone has these functions and it's fine. No, I didn't grow up with that.
You didn't have the book Everybody Poops.
No, no. And after 3 boys and now Freddie, I'm just like, I still don't talk about poops.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, you're trying to get Freddie to poop.
But yeah, and then now Freddie gives me away because she poops like in the middle of the living room in a diaper situation. And Cameron goes, wait a minute. I thought girls didn't poop. I'm like, fine. One time, girls poop, but we don't like to talk about it.
What is the deal with little kids when they're potty training having weird habits like that?
I don't know.
I don't want to go too deep into it because
that's her privacy.
It's her privacy, and the boys did weird things.
But little kids are weird, man. What is the deal? Why?
I don't know. I think that it's fun. Most of it's funny though, but I also don't have to deal with it 24 hours a day, right? Like you do the bulk, right, of the child care, day-to-day care.
Well, that was our deal like 2,500 years ago.
Right. Yes, 2.5 million years ago.
You make the dollar bills, and I support the chilled.
I think about that nowadays though, and I think like that feels like a really.
What did we do? We are progressive, and we don't follow those things, but we did take a very traditional.
Yeah, we took a very
situation.
Very almost misogynistic approach to marriage in the early days. But I think when we got married, that was still very much, we were both raised by traditionalists, mostly
to a degree.
You should get married and then have kids and then get a job and, that whole thing and, calling each other husband and wife and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that where we differ is that we haven't stayed in that static place, and we've moved forward with the times, right? We are continuously learning and growing as people, and recognizing when something that we were doing because that's the only thing we knew isn't a good way to live or doesn't work for us anymore.
Yeah. And we were really young and little kids practically.
Yeah.
And I know for me, I just was having a really hard time being the kind of mom I wanted to be. Mm-hmm. Like after I became a mom, there was no way I could do it and hold a job and try and suffer through all of that crazy stuff.
Well,
I needed to focus. Thankfully you recognized that and you helped me
Well, what I think I recognized, to toot my own horn a little bit, was that you had a different idea of motherhood and the bond that you had with your child, Liam, at the time, and that you wanted to approach that relationship and that rearing in a way that was not traditional, right? And that you wanted to do it in a way that you could look back on and be proud. And what that required was a full-time 24/7 commitment from you to him.
Yeah.
And I recognize that. And I think that we made that promise though after Bryce was born, when I first started getting into the web, and I realized I could actually make a decent living at it. I realized that I could make enough that we could live like a 2-income household with 1 income. And I think that's when I decided to pitch that to you, because at that point you were 4 years into being a mom, and you were about to be a mom again. Or I think maybe you had already become a mom again with Bryce. And I
hated that job. That job was the worst.
Right. You were working at Fred Meyer in Portland.
Hated it.
And you really did hate it. I think that I came to you and said, look, if you want to dedicate your life to this endeavor, I'll make the money and make sure that you don't have to ever have a job again. And it wasn't like, it didn't come from a misogynistic, like, I'm the man, the breadwinner. It is a misogynistic setup, right? From the outside without context. That's what it looks like.
Right.
But that's not where it came from. It came from a good place, a place of seeing that you had a need to be present. Yeah,
and then the thing that you loved took care of all of us.
Right.
Which was and has been very cool.
It has been very good to us. It's been a blessing. I don't want to take away from the fact that I've worked very hard over the years to maintain and to work my way up through this career path. But
exactly.
I have to also recognize that I have had privileges and an easier time of it.
Yeah.
Because of my race and my gender. I don't like saying that. I don't like that that's true, but I can't deny that it's true. And so I'm very aware of it, and I try to
use it to the best of your ability too. Like, I take advantage of it because I can, but when I can uplift others who aren't in the same position as me, I do that as well. I pride myself on trying to share as much of my knowledge and the things that I've learned with other people, and freely, without any sort of expectation to be paid back. Or I think that that's important. I think that's a very important thing to do when you have privileges you didn't earn, right? That you then give back as much as possible to the community in general and at large, and you try to help those marginalized persons within that community as well. Yeah, I think that it has worked out well for us. I know that recently you've started to feel like you're not contributing. Well, okay, since we've been but I think it's just gotten more serious recently, because I think you're starting to see the end of the road for motherhood. Like you've got a 22-year-old and 18-year-old who are pretty much, they just need general guidance now. You got a 13-year-old who's heading that direction, and then a 4-year-old. And so you're starting to see the end of the tunnel, and then you're starting to worry, what am I going to do when I don't have this job anymore, when I don't have this hard work of raising these kids and they don't need me as much anymore? What then is my value add to this family and to the world? Right. Like, and, because I haven't had a 9-to-5 blah, blah, blah job outside of the house for 18 years now, should I, or do I don't want to, enter the job market or whatever it is. But that's the thing, is you don't have to if you don't ever want to. I swear too much. I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't go back. I don't think you ever have to. I think that I just retire. I think you retire with your Bronco, a sawed-off shotgun, a silver haircut, a tank top, a dog, and you just travel the country trying to help people. Terminator style. Yeah, just try to help people out of Terminator jams. You have a business card that says I kill Terminators. Okay. When the business cards come into play, I'm out.
Why? It's a freelance business.
I freelance.
And you skid your your 2021 Bronco.
I'm not going to skid it anywhere.
You skid it and it doesn't have a door, so you just step out of it and cock the shotgun with one hand and you just start blowing away Terminators or what you suspect are Terminators.
Oh, God. No.
That's what you do. That's how you're going to do it.
Well, I think we can find a more subtle way to do that, maybe.
No, I'm serious.
I just retire.
You get in the Bronco, you grab a dog or two, however many you have at that time.
Oh my gosh.
And you just hit the road.
Hit the road.
And you photographer things.
Photographer.
I know I said the wrong thing. You do your photography and you live and you experience and you see the world.
That's scary too, though.
Yeah, it's scary.
Because when you're on a mission, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like for me, motherhood has been a mission to do it to the best that I possibly can.
Well, then you're a goddamn Navy SEAL.
Come hell or high water.
Right.
I don't know what else can compare to that.
Well, nothing else is going to compare to that, right? Like being a mom.
I hope not.
Being a mom is at once.
I know it's so dumb, though. I feel dumb saying that because growing up, no, I was not having kids. No way. No way, no how. Not going to happen.
No.
No way.
See, and I was the opposite. Growing up, I knew I was going to be a father.
Yeah.
I knew that was my goals.
That's why I think we've been working for the past like 280 years.
Yeah. 2,800 years.
is that, in a lot of ways you're my opposite and I'm yours.
Oh, we're very opposite. Like we could not be more opposite. But I don't think that that's a problem. I think that's a gift. I think that's a blessing.
But that's a weird blessing.
I don't know. I couldn't put up with me. If we were the same person, I would not be able to put up with me at all.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm just grateful that you put up with me. I know it hasn't been easy.
You're terrible.
I'm not.
You're awful in every way whatsoever.
I am. I'm not. I don't think that I'm terrible, but I do have like these moods. I have these, if things aren't
logical.
Yeah, if things aren't logically lining up, I get into these ruts of being upset about stupid stuff. And the thing is I'm not even really mad at anybody. I'm just mad about something. And you and the kids are around. And so I'm like grumpy with you. Right. Mm. And then I leave the room or whatever.
And you come back and like,
3 minutes
I'm still
later,
kind of pouty.
Yeah.
And you come back and you're like, so what's up, babe? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? This motherfucker. What is your problem?
Because I get over it really quickly.
You get over it real quickly.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Right. But that's what's so annoying about it.
Can be. I don't know.
One time in high school, I asked a girl, you won't go out with me because I'm fat, right? And she says, no, because you're annoying. I just always thought it was the fat. But yeah, I think that I can be really...
You're too smart for your own good. Yeah, that's what it is. You're too smart for your own good. And you expect other people to be just as smart as you, which is
I don't expect it. I just assume it.
That's the same friggin' thing.
But see, here's the thing, though. Is I'm really dumb for a smart guy.
No.
I am.
You're very trusting for a smart guy.
I think, I've always been a bit gullible, but I'm not as gullible as I was in the past. As I get older, I start to become more cynical.
Oh, that's true.
I think the gullibility was from a childlike wonder of like wanting magic to be real.
And like attention and stuff.
Attention?
Yeah.
Like wanting attention, like wanting to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Because when I'm working or doing something and I've got AirPods in, you just start talking to me like you just assume that I'm listening to you at all times.
I assume everyone's listening to me at all times.
And then I pause it and I go, what? And you go, you were listening to me that whole time? Why did it take you so long to take your AirPods out?
Well, here's the thing. I was basically raised as a as a showman.
Show pony.
So is like, Jamie, come
Do
out.
it for the ladies.
Come out here and show my friends your impressions, right? Like, so it was just,
Okay, here
hello,
we go.
my baby. Hello, my darling. I am the ragtime gal.
Yeah, but dude, I told you, you're not everyone's show pony.
You did
or
tell me
whatever
that.
that's called. You're not everyone's entertainment.
Right. I'm not the
You don't have to be
entertainer.
on all the
I
time.
don't. And for a lot of years, I thought in order for people to like me, I had to be, right? I had to be the funny guy. I had to be the entertainer. I had to be the one who was making everyone laugh so that they weren't laughing at me. I knew that they would go and laugh at me behind my back, but that's way better because I don't hear it and then it doesn't hurt my feelings, right? And knowing it's happening and seeing it happening are two completely different things, right? Yeah. But if while I'm present, if they're laughing with me or at the jokes I'm making and not at me specifically, then I'm safe, right? And that's the same thing that I used to do. I learned that behavior in California because I was deathly afraid of some of the dudes that lived in my neighborhood, right? Yeah. There were dudes in gangs that lived in my neighborhood and I was afraid of them. And so what I did is I made friends with them by being the funny guy, by being the comedian. And then I didn't have to be afraid of them anymore, right? Yeah. And that's just what my whole life has been, is like protecting myself with humor and protecting myself with being the funny guy, because nobody wants to beat up the funny guy.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, unless you're Dane Cook, I guess, but the pickles and all the pickles.
The pickles.
The pickles.
That's hilarious. That part's hilarious because
but
I
his
work
comedy has
drive-through.
not aged well.
No, he's gross in lots of ways.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I used to work drive-through and it was like,
I remember.
What?
I remember.
What did
I came through the drive-through.
Okay, in my defense,
Right.
the scenario is,
Yeah.
you came through the drive-through,
right?
And we've been working together for a while.
Yes,
just a little while, but
just
a while. We just met that summer, and it's towards the end of the summer,
right?
And you drove through the drive-through, and
me.
you go, can I get a large soda? And I broke up with my girlfriend. And I go,
what a douchebag I was.
And I go, okay, cool. And I shut the window and I go get your soda and I come back out and I go, here you go. And you just look at me and I'm like, okay, see ya. And I shut the window and I go about my business. I got work to do, yo. I got no time for love. Get out of my face. You were expecting something. And at the time I was like, I'm not getting married. I'm moving out of here. I'm going to Colorado with my Bronco and my dogs.
In my defense, I thought that you liked me, and that's...
I did, dummy. I did.
I broke up with her because that relationship wasn't working for me at the time.
And then you met me.
It's working now that we've been apart. No, but it wasn't. No. She was a sweet girl. I did like her very, very much. But there was just something that wasn't working. Mm-hmm. I don't even really know. I can't put my finger on what that was. Mm. But after I met you, and I knew, I knew immediately. I saw you. I was sitting on the curb of KFC the day after I quit McDonald's. I was sitting on the curb of KFC waiting for an interview. And your dad pulls up. Huh?
With Bob.
With the owner, yeah. And your dad pulls up in that van with the weird windows on the back.
And the curtains. Oh, barf.
All our dads had those vans. And then you get out, and I don't see you. I don't see your face. I just see your Raven-esque hair flowing in the wind as you rapidly go into the back door. And all I could think was like, I have to meet that person. Back then I was in my 20s, so I probably said, damn, I gotta meet that girl right now. That's probably how I said it, right? Like in my head even. You know, I was from California, in Arizona. I was
just living your Baja life.
I was a pothead. I was like, damn, I gotta totally talk to that girl or whatever. And so then I got into the interview and you were up behind the counter and I think you were scooping potatoes or you were wiping the counter. I can't remember
Prepping
exactly.
coleslaw. And
Probably prepping coleslaw.
Not probably. That's what I was doing.
And I Bob had me sit in the seat across from him and I could see into the kitchen. I could see you. And I knew right then that I was going to spend the rest of my life.
Staring at me.
I knew right then I was going to spend the rest of my life with you. I don't know why. I saw you and I knew. And then in my head, I was like, I have to get this job.
Because, that would have.
So I nailed the interview because back then I couldn't lose interviews for some reason. And I got the job, assistant manager. I got in there and I thought, I'm going to play it cool. I'm going to be the coolest, most unavailable person in the world. And I did for like a week. I pretended to be somebody I wasn't.
Yeah, rude.
So that I could get people to be like, oh, that guy's mysterious and cool. I'm not mysterious. I am a goof. I am goofy.
I thought you were mysterious and scary.
And you came over.
Dude was taller than me.
Yeah.
That doesn't normally happen. In AZ, that did not happen to me.
Yeah, I'm a tall dude. I'm a tall dude with a rainbow heart and peace symbol in one tattoo. And you come over and you're like, hey, can I see your tattoo? Your sister said you had a tattoo. And I said, no, because I was being cool. But it scared you off.
Yeah. I went, oops, bye.
And then our relationship started to grow. And then
No, our relationship did not start to grow.
Oh, that's right. There was the pie incident.
No, we're not talking about that. Okay. We're not talking about that ever. Not ever.
Sure.
Our relationship, you just try to make me laugh at every turn.
Yeah, because I like your smile and I like your laugh.
After 250 years, do you still like it?
I will always.
Baby, I got a face for radio.
No.
As we are now proving-ish.
You have a face for statues.
Ew. That'd be gross.
You
just always made me laugh.
You were the most stunning woman I have ever laid eyes on.
No.
Yes.
Ew, don't talk like that.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Parf. You just always made me laugh, like always. And you busted down bathroom doors and you're just like, are you okay? This is me. I'm going to protect you. Who's talking shit? I like you. You're a good friend. You want to come over to my house? I'll make you dinner.
I was a real misogynist.
No.
I guess I was.
Here's
I had to protect you.
No, well, because, I was very dramatic and I had lots of traumas going on in my lives. All my lives. All my lives were trauma. But you just made me laugh and forget about all that. Yeah. I didn't feel like me. I felt like, someone who was worthy of having a cool friend and who cared about me, not like, you just like me for my car. Well, no, fuck off. I needed a ride, sure. But, I found myself thinking about you before I went to sleep and thinking about you when I woke up and hoping I would work with you that day. And I wonder what you were doing. And then it was just nice. And it still is to this day, many, many, many years later.
Yeah.
That when I can actually finish a sentence.
With full eon later.
That I can actually finish a sentence. It's really cool to talk to you, because and you have lots of interests and lots of things and
lots of interests as we sit in a tomb of cardboard. Yeah,
well, what's your favorite game, yo? What's that game that we played the other night?
Unmatched.
Right. And I played as Dracula with the three sister bitches.
Right. And I was the Invisible Man and I played the fog wrong.
Sweet. But I still kicked your butt.
Right. You can't move the fog during the maneuver phase. That's the only thing I did wrong.
Whoa. Back the cheater bus up.
Yeah, it's a big cheat.
Whoa. You were moving those things every day.
I know, because I misread the rule book, but I was reading about it today and it says you can't move the fogs during the maneuver action. They can only be moved via card effects. Yeah.
You're a huge cheater.
Yeah. But you still won, so.
But I could have won so much sooner.
Yeah, you would have won a lot faster if I had not gotten that wrong.
Who makes that game?
Restoration games.
See, you know lots of stuff. You're super cute. How'd you get so cute? And now you're just like a silver foxy cute.
Oh my God.
I'm silver too, dude. Look across the table.
I know, but you're not as silver as me. You're more like Rogue from the X-Men.
Okay.
And I'm more like Santa Claus. Like, I'm like the Santa Claus. Right?
Wait, shut up. Oh, shit. No.
Yes. And it started.
No, I'm like, what's her name from Tangled? The mom.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
She's not the mom.
Okay, she's the pseudo creepy Steeler mom.
Yeah.
But she's that. She's like,
No.
yes.
No.
Yes. Why do you think I love on Freddie's hair so much?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Is that why you're growing it so long?
Yeah.
Oh my
I can't cut that. I can't cut it.
It's really nice.
Her hair is so beautiful.
It's very pretty. She got my dad's hair, or at least my dad's side of the family's hair. She got his eyes too, huh?
So beautiful.
Well, I guess they're my eyes too, but mine have started to fog up.
Fog.
I'm getting cataract as we speak.
But since she's been born, I haven't dyed my hair either.
No, because
I want to be I want to be the most me I can be, whoever that is.
Yeah.
The most me I can be for her.
Right.
Screw me, right? I want to be the best for her.
Yeah, you got to show her that vanity is.
And being a woman and loud and proud and whatever. Like, because I started to go gray before Liam was born.
Yeah. Yeah, my beard started to go gray at 26. That was 2 years after Liam was born.
Unfair.
That was 2 years after Liam was born.
26?
Yeah, 26. I found a picture where it's all gray on the
hell.
sides, and I was only 26.
Dude, we were babies when we had him.
I know. And
Okay. All right. So check this math, right?
yeah.
Liam is older than I was when I had him. Now Bryce is older than I was when I had Liam, before I became a mom. So now I just got to wait out the other two kids.
No, you were
in order to break the cycle.
19.
Yeah, I know.
But Bryce is only 18.
Oh, yeah, you're right, maybe. Yeah. Oh, shit, I got more work to do. Yeah. I don't know how old her mom was when she had her, but my mom was 20-something or 20 when she had me. I was almost 20 when I had Liam. Like, that cycle needs to be broken.
Yeah, my parents were 20.
Your mom was 20 when she had you, right?
She was almost 20. She was going to turn 21 that year.
Man,
so, like, she'll turn 67 this year. And my dad was 20 because my dad had just turned 20 because his birthday's before mine and my mom's is after mine. But I was born when she was 20 years old in Alameda County.
So you always thought you'd be a parent?
Yeah, as long as I can remember, I thought I'd be a father.
Man.
And it wasn't like because I had great parental like role models or anything. At the time, I thought like when I growing up, I thought I had a great family. It wasn't until I got older and started.
See, I told you I can't hold in, man.
It was a good one. It was a very good one. I want to put that on the record. It wasn't until I got older that I realized, it wasn't all that I remembered it being.
Mm.
But yeah, I remember just being 10 or 11 years old and thinking about when I'm a dad.
Aww,
When I'm a dad, I'm going to buy secret presents for my kids and leave them on their dressers. And
you do that.
I don't do it as much as I want to because you stop me.
Christmas, man. When I was 11, fucking hell, where was I when I was 11? I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, was that the time period of your life where you were training under Master Splinter?
No. What am I, Teenage Turtle?
I thought so.
No. 11.
I think we've talked about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm scared now.
So maybe
this probably sucks.
It could suck, but it doesn't matter. This isn't for other people. This is for us.
Yeah, but we know this shit.
I know, but we're talking.
We know this life story, man.
So we're talking. I think that there's probably no limits to this. If we want to do this, I don't think there's any limits to this podcast, and we can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, I guess so.
I do think that we shouldn't always talk about super serious things.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna wrap it up.
We're done.
I'm tired. It's almost 11.
So we planned to talk for 30 minutes and we talked for 15. So that gives us 15 minutes to cut out. So we can get that yeehaw. We can get that.
Look, I know that.
This all doesn't even have to be one episode.
But this is Trailer Trash 101.
What is?
Everything that's coming out of my mouth.
No.
Oh, dude.
No.
Okay, but
I love you.
I love you too, but.
The Lou and Me podcast is a Matthiasaurus production. Produced and edited by Moose. The song is No Carpets by The New Forevers. Hosted by Lou and me.
Thanks for listening.
First try.